Hello. I'm on time today. Kind of. Also, there's a cat being an asshole right there, and I'm gonna go pick him up. Come here. You have... What did you do? You got fucking acoustic foam on your face. What are you doing? Maybe don't scratch my foam, and then you won't end up with it on your face. Yeah? Hi. He's been bothering me for a while. He's just wandering around crying, scratching stuff, chewing on my lights, you know. Generally being a jerk. Come here. Come here. There you go. How's it going? Happy Wednesday. Happy middle of the week. We made it. Come here. Come here. You wanna be... Oh, I'm sorry. There you go. No. We're... Not having it. Don't you dare chew on my brace. We've been over this. We've been over this. Son. Child. Boy. Sir. Buddy, what are you doing? Okay, now he's just sniffing a spot on the desk, which is maybe fine. I don't trust this cat ever. Which is just honestly a wise decision. Yeah. That's just always gonna be a good plan. What are you doing? Here. Oh. I was gonna go get him the pen that he stole to play with yesterday, but apparently he kept playing with it after I left it alone yesterday, and I don't know where it is now, so... Guess that's not happening. But I do have a bottle cap here. Would you like that, sir? Exciting! A bottle cap! Come get it. Come get it. Let's have some kitty time. Come here. No. Not working. But yeah, welcome here. We're doing more WoW today, because why not? I had fun yesterday and last week and stuff. And Pabu, don't chew on my brace. Don't chew on my brace. Don't be a bum. Don't be a big jerk. Hi. The pure grumpiness. He's so mad. Normally you're not this mad when I have you up here lately. Okay, fine. Go find something to play with. Here. I slid the bottle cap to the edge of the desk and then he stole it. So I think he's pleased with himself now. Yeah, you play with that, buddy. You enjoy yourself, my man. Did Alex get smushed over again? He might have. So yeah, today I do have to leave a little early. Yeah. He's having a great time now. Yeah? Yeah, what are you doing? Are you playing with your bottle cap? Mm-hmm. Tap, tap, tap. Well, this is gonna make more noise than I should have. I should have anticipated that this would be a problem, but anyway. But yeah, there's a festival thingamabob, like a theater festival going on in town, and I'm gonna go to some shows tonight. So that's the plan there. So I do need to leave a little bit early to make that happen. See, like, I guess it's just the different... Babu is losing his shit. I guess that's just the different, like, underlying color, but, like, is that a different black? Or is that something that I could do? Because I thought the black scales included, like, the gold wing color. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see my screen. I'm already in game because I'm dumb. Oh, I need to do a time rift. Why do I keep clicking the console game button? Okay, never mind. We do need to go do a time rift because I don't want to miss all of my time rifts today like I did yesterday. I did technically do 2 of them, but I could have done 4. And I would have liked to do 4, and I didn't. So, I mean, let's get on it. Even if we're skipping the usual bit of chatting, or, well, not skipping, but just, you know, doing it with background. Again, apologies for the loud bottle cap noises if you could hear them. He's a twit. He's being a twit. Which, you know, that's fine. That's fine. He's having a good time, and we love that for him. What is void stuff? I wonder if we're going to have, seen this one before. I don't think I will have seen this particular time rift yet, so that'll be fun. We still definitely need more, flight stones, so that's a thing that I would like to kind of work on today. Wouldn't hate doing some things to try and finish up, for fuck's sakes, why can't I use words? That would be so great if I could just speak. I don't remember what I was gonna say. I really don't. Finishing up the trading post for the month. That would be good. I hate that I'm tanking this, because, ow, it's fine, everything is fine, it's fine, as long as I don't stand in the Murgly Clove. Imperial Vizier Zorlok. But yeah, like, and apparently I'm tanking all the things today, although this one at least is like better, I guess. I don't know. I don't think that was interruptible, but it ended anyway when I hit pummel. I don't know. It's fine. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know exactly what we're doing. It'll be like a 3-hour stream instead of a 4-hour stream, which isn't a huge deal, but you know, it is a thing, so we have to keep an eye on our time. Tomorrow, usually Thursdays are an I can do kind of whatever sort of day, so we'll see about that. Yeah. I'm getting like way more paracausal flakes today than I was other times, so what's up with that, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, I'm saying a lot today. Hope everyone else feels a little less confused by existence today. Whatever, we're just killing anything. That's where we're at right now. Get the bugs. Get the nasty, stinky bugs. But yeah, I wouldn't hate doing some LFR. Might try and get some mythics done. Although if we end up doing some mythics tomorrow instead, maybe we just do heroics and LFR today. I'm not sure. We will see how it goes. Definitely want to try and do as many time rifts as we can squeeze in. Yeah, ooh, this is a weird looking bug. I guess this is just what the bugs evolve into if the Akir had actually succeeded or whatever. I don't know what this egg dragging is about. Don't know what's up with that, but it's fun, I guess. Sure, why not? Some people were saying that they've had a bunch of issues with lag and time rifts lately, and others saying that they felt like it was better today. So we'll see how where we end up landing on that. Am I gonna have a problem here? Okay, no, this should hopefully die pretty fast because I don't want to like not get the boss because I'm stuck fighting this thing, kind of thing. Okay, no, they do like disappear. Okay, into the rift. Let's see if we've done this one or not, because we might have. I think we might have done a Black Kingdom succeeded one, which this might be. No, okay, I do not think that we've done this one. Oh yeah, it's just straight up Asmerloth, but yeah, we know Asmerloth exists, but we haven't been here in a time rift yet.
You would be surprised how often this is the case.
I do think it's funny.
But it is also
It's a silly place, but it's also very deadly. Gildan is very, very concerning. We need to end his tenure as leader of something. It is kind of weird seeing any version of Gul'dan at this tower, but I guess does that kind of track as far as like Lich King lore? I don't even know. I forget. Okay. The fish of Gul'dan, also very good. Asmerlock is always fun. There you go. Chronograde Connoisseur, huh? Oh. Okay, apparently this is the last one that I hadn't done, so that's interesting. Kind of strange that there's no little quest item thingamabob because we haven't been here before, but yeah, alright. Oh, there it is? Yeah, okay. I was expecting something, although, okay, this is straight up just a person. Okay, no, he's giving me... You aren't certain what's being said. This world's version of Alex Straza is handing you an hourglass and miming flipping it. It's probably of interest to Sora Dormi. Alright. Oh, wow, yeah. Alolglstaza. The Urgle Blawl. Okay, sure. I can't speak Murloc. I cannot pronounce Murlocian. It is not a thing that I am equipped to do at any point, apparently. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make sure that I have all my shit together. And I don't. Today just feels super chaotic. It's fine. It's fine. One of my guildies saying grats on getting the do all of them achievement, and I'm like, thanks, but I feel a little bad, cause like, I feel like I just kind of stumbled into getting that. Also, hey, I actually really wanted the outfit, even though like it's not completely unique, but whatever. I did want that, and I now I don't have to pay for it, so that's cool. Oh god, I have so much crap. Just like there's so much currency and like stuff in this game at this point. What is this from? Searching for remaining blue dragons. Alexstrasza and Senegos plan on laying to rest the remaining essences of Malagos and Sindragosa. She has held onto their lingering essences after both were slain years ago. Senegos said there was a time where dragons would be laid to rest in the veiled ossuary. Unfortunately, the place is a mess. Okay. Thank you very much for the lurk, Obi-Wan. I appreciate it. I was definitely already mounted, and then I dismounted because I am a genius. Okay. Okay. There was like a campaign quest that I hadn't picked up in Valdrakken yesterday? And is that what this is? Because I couldn't find it. But yeah. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know what is... I don't know how long I've even had this quest. Also, very silly that I have to apparently... Oh, right. Okay. I do actually need to go finish that part of the campaign as well, which I kind of forgot about because I had, otherwise I finished the important part. I finished the part that gave me, like a thing, the thing to make the gear.
Father, surely you could rest and leave the cleaning of this place to someone else.
I always forget the Senegos is a troll.
Nostalgia. I used to be the keeper.
Like, this feels like this isn't new, but I also don't know. Hooray? I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. But sure, why not? Campaign stuff.
Oldest of my kind.
I'm here to help. Tell me more. The Veiled Ossuary is where we used to bury our dead. Us dragons live quite a long time, but old age does eventually take us all. though the aspects play by different rules. I imagine Kalikos told you he plans to put to rest the last essences of Sintragosa and Malagos. Well, we can't do that if the Veiled Ossuary is amiss, now can we? Alright.
May the wisdom of the Titans.
Shall we begin? Sure, bud. You're gonna give me flight stones, so, and I need to upgrade my gear, so let's do it. Ah, the Veiled Ossuary. I was given the task to be a sort of gravekeeper, which included keeping wildlife away from the area. I had a rather fun spell split up within several tomes kept within this place to deal with such pests. The other blue dragons did not approve of my reckless methods, so I had to keep the tomes hidden. Here, allow me to cast a spell on you to grant you the sight to find these old tomes. Once they're all gathered, we can cleanse this place of the invasive wildlife.
You must to
Okay,
save, just
cast
give
a
me
spell
one.
on me.
The spell seems to have fizzled out. Well, I won't make you wait on this old dragon.
Okay.
Could you aid our friend?
Of course, grandfather. I remember it well. Whenever you're ready, friend. Take care.
Okay.
There you go. The trail should be quite easy to follow now. I'll help grandfather get to the next location.
Thank you, my dear. Champion, we'll be able to see what you see with this spell. Quite handy.
The
for
headphones did a weird
expert
flicker
combat.
there. That was uncomfortable.
I may have put too much power into that spell to save young Kalagos from Razageth. It's taking quite some time to recover.
Oh, buddy. Poor old Senegos. We love you, man. Okay. Alright. Following the thing. The magic missiles. I want to heroic leap, but I don't want to just pull a bunch of crap I don't need to actually kill. Oops, like that. This is the problem with, like, being an AoE type as well. Like, I want, now I need to kill this, which, okay, that was really quick. At least I didn't have to do, like, a bunch of whirlwinds or whatever.
Where they wish to have their remains sent. We used Dragonblight in Northrend as a final resting place when it was impossible to return to the Isle.
Oh. That's sad. To some degree. I mean, I guess we're back now, but... How many... I don't remember if he said how many tomes. It might have been, like, 4 or 5. I think he said 4 or 5. But I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I mean, I was. I just don't remember already, because I'm the worst.
Who could make it back here after Neltharion nearly wiped us out, passed within these halls.
Fanciful
I was ordered
spheres
to
and
leave their
rolling.
remains undisturbed. I was the last remaining gravekeeper after that. Given the task to update all the graves before we departed.
That's depressing. Okay, well, this is just sad, but I mean, I guess it's a good thing ultimately. Just, yeah. I mean, I could definitely... Why do they insist on swirling around the bridge? That seems weird. But okay. I could definitely be hopping on a mount to do this, but I mean, I don't know. Instead I'm just, you know, enjoying the vibes.
More rebellious.
Listening to
then.
Senegos.
They gave me the gravekeeper role as a way to teach me responsibility. It wasn't until the war
Oh my God,
of the
okay.
ancients that I took it seriously.
Maybe there were only 3? Were there only 3? Okay. I guess there were only 3. I don't know why I expected more.
The blue dragonflight is
Da-da-da-da.
its former glory.
I remember having so much fun rolling these creatures up with my spells. Unfortunately, I fear these old bones will not let me move as quickly as I once did. Hey Nelgar, how's it going? I would love for you to give it a shot. Let me live vicariously through you. The more creatures you roll up, the bigger the ball becomes. The bigger the ball, the bigger the creature you can roll out. Speak to me and I shall give you my special arcane ball to roll up the creatures around here.
I believe it is time for
And yeah, I don't think that this quest is new. Oh, okay. That too big so far. But I haven't seen it before, so I also don't know where or when I picked it up. So, hey! Hey, I wasn't even trying to roll you up. I was trying to drive around you. Frickin' rude. Freaking rude.
You're getting the hang of it now.
Yeah, eat shit, little ones, or medium-sized bugs.
Grandfather, this seems highly inefficient.
Yeah, but it's
Don't you
fun.
have spells to clear the creatures out instantly?
Come on, Stellagosa, it's for funsies.
When you live as long as we do, you must sometimes favor enjoying life over being efficient.
Yes. Yes,
Next
indeed.
charm is growing on me a bit.
Yes. Excellent learning, teaching moment. Said a ghost. Very good. Blue quest line indeed. Why not, right? Also, kind of disgusting ball full of bugs, but also
Closer to the top tomb entrance and launch it into the sky.
launch it into the sky. All right, yeah, let's go. Let's do it. I could stop already, but I just want to make sure there's no more. I think I think I got all of them around here. Oh. Oh. Am I not? Am I not at the highest point? Is that not where I am? Oh. Great. Cool. Awesome. I guess now I get to start over. At least it's fun. Okay, I don't really understand why that screwed up, to be honest. Because as far as I can tell, I was there. It was the whole problem that I was there already? Because, like, what? I don't know, man. And I don't really mind the knockback when you try to get the bigger ones at first, except that I keep being afraid I'm gonna get knocked off the cliff. So that would suck.
You're getting the hang of it now.
Yeah, don't fully understand this one. But alright.
Grandfather, this seems highly
Like, I get why it technically failed. I went somewhere it didn't want me to with it, but, like, I don't know why it wasn't working in the first place.
When you live
Is it
as long
just,
as we
is it just that I shouldn't go up there yet? I don't know.
over being efficient.
Ha
The charm is growing on me a bit.
Alright. Alright. Well, I'll just stay down here then until I get the next prompt, cause whatever, I guess. Bug noises. Schlorp. Okay. Get him. Okay, well, apparently not completely.
Very
'Cause-
good. Bring the ball closer to the top tomb entrance and launch it into the sky.
Can most of these fly? Would launching it into the sky even work? Will it just make them go away? I don't even know. Bug! There we go. I just slammed the button a bunch of times and then it worked. Yeet! Oh, very far into the sky. Okay, yeah, never mind. Maybe they died. Yes, anyway.
The blue dragons frowned upon your ball escapades. Why were you allowed to continue doing it?
Malagos
Because it doesn't
was
hurt
quite
anyone.
amused by it.
Yes.
He even joined me a few times when time allowed it. And when he was a much more light-hearted aspect.
Yeah, Malicos was doing so great by the end. We'll be joined shortly by Kalikos and Alex Traza. Before then, I have a request. There was a tradition to have gravestones set before your death. It allowed you to choose where you would rest when you passed. It was the job of the caretakers to update the gravestones and deposit the lingering essence of Arcana at the site. Before our guests join us, would you help me in this task? Take this list and these graves, update the existing graves, and place the new ones.
There is
Grandfather, why are you still tasked with updating these graves? Surely it should go to younger Drakes.
Yeah, he wants to, though, Stella.
Young Caligos was insistent I rest. But I have been waiting for a very long time
Quelagosa.
to return here and clean this place.
Magical accident.
These graves deserve to be updated. It is not good for the dead to be left without rest.
Magical accident, slain by Black Dragonflight. Yeah. Pilcagosa Nexus Wars. Okay, alright. Oops. Unknown Disease, Burning Legion, Gravekeeper, Arcane Weaver, Neltharian's Betrayal. Yeah, that's... Womp. Cobalt Assembly Surveyor. Okay, so what's different now? Slain by Nightfall and another unknown disease, cause oh, I guess those ones weren't technically dead at the time, I guess. Cause, you know, they picked the spot first? I don't know. Crystal Song Forest Disaster. So, I'm sensing some themes. Oh, they were all whelpings at the time. Oof. Slain by Kin and Medivh and the Lich King. Wow, that's depressing. Super duper depressing! Hooray! Terragosa, Self-Sacrifice. Caldragos, Dwarves. Madragosa, Brutalis. Syndragosa, Deceased, Neltharia's Betrayal, Malagos, Alive, Aspect of Magic. Oh yeah, Umbral Skull is also dead now. And I guess Eldragosa is dead, but was that like an old age thing? I don't... Yeah, we don't even know. Okay. Okay, okay, so Malagos says slain by adventurers, but isn't Umbral Skull the one in, the Azure Vaults? Because that should also say slain by adventurers. Right? Slain by unknown adventurer. Interesting. Interesting. Slain by own creation. Oof.
The blue dragonflight is but a shadow of its former glory.
I saw your name. Those were my family and friends. Many were lost in Eltharian's betrayal. Some, sadly, were lost afterwards. There was a time where I thought about their faces every day. I must admit, in my old age, I have forgotten what many of them even looked like. Ah, do not linger on that sad thought. There will come a time where I shall see them once again. Indeed, friend.
May the wisdom of the Titans guide you.
Okay, the preparations are now complete. Caligos and Alexstrasza should be here soon with the remaining essences of Syndragosa and Malagos. Both suffered such violent ends. I heard even with his last breath, Malagos cursed Alexstrasza. And Syndragosa, she was slain 10,000 years ago by Deathwing, yet she was reanimated by the Lich King and slain by adventurers. I can only imagine the state this essence is in. Forgive my ramblings. Caligos and Alexstrasza should be here shortly.
Do what you must to
I shall await for their arrival.
Here they are now.
Oh, well that was fast.
Greetings, Caligos.
Real bummer about having to talk to Kalik, though.
Ah, Senegos. I saw the remnants of your arcane ball. I am heartened to see you have not forgotten your old ways.
The bug ball.
Caligos, you may do
Oof.
the honors to lay the essences of Malagos and Syndragosa to rest.
Thank you. Syndragosa, Malagos, I am sorry.
Is it peace,
took us
though?
so long to give you this peace.
I mean, like, it's good still, but are they truly at peace? I don't know.
You were robbed of in life.
Do feel pretty bad for how Syndragosa went. That was a real bummer for everyone. Yeah, go back to the archives, dude.
Some strange arcane energy.
Memory of a traitorous sister.
For powerful blue dragons to have their memories reanimate in this way. Once they were put to rest. Stella
Master
and I can
torturer.
investigate this. I believe
Betrayer.
you have more of our kind to locate, correct?
Yes.
I am the
I mean, I forgot about this phenomenon. Blue dragons who meet violent ends occasionally have some lingering arcane energy. That energy may manifest in various ways once their essences are laid to rest. Luckily, it is a simple enough process to dispel them. Simply wave anything through the energy and it will dissipate. I shall investigate the essences of Sindragosa and Malagos within this gravestone while you handle that.
How strange. Are these remnants from Malagos and Sindragosa's past?
It would seem
yes.
so. It appears they were unable to truly depart from this world when they were slain.
I mean, I just walked through them. That should have done it.
Strange phenomenon such as this. When I laid to rest the blue dragons that made it back here from Neltharian's betrayal.
It was a tragedy that
Oh, right. He
so
sees
many were
Alex as a
killed,
traitorous sister, right?
including Sindragosa. Even then, the Lich King allowed her no rest.
Let's let her finish
It
talking.
pained me to see her raised into undeath.
As you look at the
Could not believe it
Send
when
it, ghost!
I reached my brood of what happened to her.
I was talking.
It is a small blessing that she did not linger for long in such a state.
I suppose. I mean,
Sindragosa and Malagos
she was on the Lich
both
King
deserved better.
login screen for a while, like a long time.
I hope now we have given them their proper rest.
Okay, bye. As you look at the figure, the memories associated with it flood into your mind as if they were your own. You are risen from the dead. There is a figure, the Lich King. He knows your name is Sindragosa. You are bound to his will. The once vibrant personality you had is gone, replaced with hatred and bitterness. Hatred towards Malagos, who abandoned you. Bitterness toward the world that betrayed you. Is this what you've become? Where does the Lich King's will end and Sindragosa's begin? Swing your weapon to dismiss the image. Okay. The memory does not go away, and instead more flashes fill your mind. Abominations testing your strength, torturing you, preparing you to fight the enemies of the Lich King. Adventurers surrounding you, wielding their pathetic magics against your might. little Easter egg there. You are eventually destroyed, but not fully. Your essence was entrapped within crystalline form and handed to one named Kalagos. You scream in fury. They believe you are at peace. They do not know you are stranded. Once again, no one is coming to save you. You are trapped for eternity inside this crystal. Just as you believe the memories end, it begins again, rising from the dead, full of hatred. Full force. Okay. Like, swat at it real hard. That's how you get rid of it, right? Okay. I guess I feel like the Neltharian one is the big one, but maybe not. You feel memories begin to seep into the corners of your mind. It feels as if they were your very own. Cast out from your fellow aspects, the great Malagos left alone to protect Azeroth from mortals. The others do not understand what you've been through. You were at the forefront against Neltharion. You lost everything. Sindragosa, your flight, your very mind. Yet you still sought to save Azeroth from itself. And for that, your once beloved sister helped you lead a band of adventurers to slay you. I mean, you literally lost your mind, bud. The image does not vanish, but instead fills your mind with more images. A battle, destruction of your very self, the sadness of your fellow aspects at your death. Yet a small part survived. They called it the Heart of Magic. They did not know it still contained the last of your essence. You feel regret seeing the faces of those you once loved. Perhaps you were the one who betrayed them. You do not have long to dwell on this as the memories return to violence, death, destruction, torment. That is all you know now, and there is no escape. The mortals and aspects must pay for their actions. Rough. Ugh, itch. Yeah, I still have no idea how old this quest is, but whatever, I'm doing it. You see the image of Neltharion, the former Black Dragon aspect. Memories begin to flash as if they were your own. You were suspicious of Neltharion. Malagos trusted him. They fought Galakron together. Together they saved Azeroth. Who were you to go against that? You put aside your suspicions. It was paranoia to believe an aspect would become corrupted. And yet it happened. You cursed yourself when the fighting began. You should have taken a stand. You could have stopped this. This all happened because of your inaction. Sindragosa, the Azure Queen, would be no more. You are gravely wounded. Before you lost your sight, you saw the blue dragons wiped out in an instant. You're flung into the cold reaches of Northrend, far from your home in the Azure Archives, far from your intended resting place in the Veiled Ossuary. Perhaps you could reach Dragonblight, find your rest there. You call out for your love, Malagos, but he doesn't answer. You realize there will be no rest. You are alone. Love for the world of mortals is replaced with hatred before everything fades. Oof. Big fucking oof. Sorry, I was just gonna do dungeons and stuff, and all of a sudden this got real.
Not what they used to be.
That should do it. Though it is odd, not all the memories were dispelled as quickly as I had hoped. Let us speak with Kalagos to let him know we should keep an eye on this. Okay.
I believe it is time for a nap.
It is time for a nap, Senegos. It is not unusual that Malagos and Sindragosa would have such powerful memories. From what I understand, their deaths were particularly painful, both slain by adventurers. It breaks my heart to think of Sindragosa enduring death not once, but twice after being raised by the Lich King. But enough of this old dragon's ramblings. Stellagosa and I will meet you back at the Azure Archives. Okay, I gotta go all the way over there. I really need to finish those. And or do the daily. Me do everything that I should do in a day? Never! I refuse. I guess it would be faster to go to the teleporty thingamabob and go from there. Is this like the only thing that we do ever to interact with the Veiled Ossuary? Because I don't think we've done anything else, unless I'm forgetting something. But I guess it doesn't, like, it's not like it matters that much. I'm just thinking about it now. I really should do the Farak assault thing as well, but we'll see. We'll see where it goes. Did do the time rift though, so that's good. We got that done. Right. Kind of walked in the wrong direction there at first, but leaving out the wrong door isn't exactly a huge problem, so whatever. Oh, I forgot to go back and see if I could figure out the coloration that other person had. Because I don't really know what that was all about. Because they had, like, the black scales, but there was the white wings and whatever instead of the goldish color. And I don't know where that came from. Okay.
Well met.
Thank you for your help, Razaka. As you can see, more blue dragons have arrived. Yet, some are still missing. We cannot forget about them. I will also ensure we find out more information about this strange phenomenon with Malagos's and Sindragosa's memories.
All will be well.
Many blue dragons have returned, and many others have informed me of their plans to make their way to the Isles. There are a few key members of the flight, however, that I have not heard from. One of them may be able to help. A Zergos stationed within the Nexus in Northrend. You, myself, and Sindragosa will travel to meet a Zergos. He has ignored all of my attempts to contact him from afar. Thanks to the Oathstone being empowered, Sindragosa can now travel further than ever before. Right. I kind of forgot about the fact that her simulacrum is still, like, doing stuff outside of this area.
Oh, you have told me about him. He would have been a boon had he answered our original call for aid.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember what's going on with those Zergos. Do we even know? I have no idea. I don't know. I'm gonna queue for a dungeon while I'm at it, by the way.
It's absolute chaos here, and you just happen to show up to make things worse.
Oh, he also doesn't like Kalik. That's nice.
This behavior at once.
Nah.
Show respect to your aspect.
Absolutely not.
And inform us of the situation you find.
No.
It is Sindragosa? Well, if it isn't, you
if it isn't you. Alright. I know we know about him a little bit. I just forget. What have you found here? Wouldn't you like to know? This was formerly Malagos's domain. It is filled with magic that he discovered much during his state of madness. Oh yeah, okay. I read that weird, but it makes sense. Now I'm in charge of the place. It's not safe to allow any random mortal to walk in and take what's in there. That's all you'll get from me. My research and what I've found within are my own business. He is very grumpy, Nulgar. You are correct.
Pity.
Perhaps Kaligos's timing is not as bad as I thought, especially if he has the simulacrum of Lady Sindragosa with him. I mean, I guess he respects Sindragosa. Of course I can help track down the missing blue dragons. However, I have a mess on my hands that it must be addressed first. Moments ago, several bursts of arcane energy swept through the Nexus, followed by attacks of strange arcane creations. I can create a method of tracking down the blue dragons if you can put down the locations of this wild arcana. Take this staff, do not break it, and use it on 3 locations within the Nexus. Oh, and prepare yourself for a fight. Okay.
I apologize, Lady Sindragosa.
Yeah, he definitely cares a lot more about Sindra. Maybe this is newish if a bunch of other people are also showing up now, but maybe that's alts, who knows.
Oh? And how did our mighty aspect describe me?
I told Sindragosa you're a recluse, stubborn, and prone to
Is he young?
with any who slight you. But I trust you to aid me in being the aspect the blue dragons deserve.
The blue dragons deserve an aspect that isn't you, Kalik. If I'm being honest with that one.
Was activated, but you ignored me. You may never believe in me, but I need you to believe in your flight and help us find the others who are missing.
Stellacosa for aspect.
Now, do you know what is happening here?
Judging by the remnants here,
No.
I believe we're still seeing
yes, okay.
the after effects of putting Sindragosa and Malagos's essences to rest. Senegos mentioned this was an uncommon circumstance, but it appears its effects are more widespread than we thought.
Kalik sucks. I'm never, ever going to enjoy Kalik. It's just not happening. I cannot, I will not, no. I don't like him for aspect. I think he's a shitty aspect. Alright, I can't dragonflight here. Staff. Enemies! This is a... Did I storm brazenly into your domain? Is that what happened? Or oh, is there? Okay, there's more. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I guess it's silly that I thought there was just gonna be the one, but alright. Cool. Okay, well that sucks a little. That apparently this is a one at a time sort of deal. Come on. Yeah, because I don't think that I'm gonna get credit for this, because it doesn't seem like the person who helped me got credit for it. And now I feel a little bad because I didn't realize that they didn't. Oh, no, okay, it worked. Then... Boo earns, I guess. Oh. Ooh, that was almost a problem. I guess I could just walk, but, you know, that's no fun. Alright. Oh. Well, okay, that feels like it was easier than it should have been, and it kind of was, but that's fine, I guess. I mean, I guess I should do this one too? I don't know. I mean, I guess I could just queue for all of them if I want to do some Elevar in general, but, you're doing that too fast. Okay.
I've done what I can to create a method to find the other blue dragons. I
You have my thanks as your
Like,
boss.
it's Kalik's fault that they all went out their separate ways anyway, so...
Friend.
Because he's a shitty aspect.
My, look at the time.
I suppose I better investigate how widespread these wild memories will become.
Take care out there. Going so soon.
Archival arrival? I have crafted a magical globe to help you find the remaining blue dragons. It should give you their rough locations. Now go. On top of everything else I was working on, I must now investigate these memories that attacked the Nexus. I shall get to the bottom of it.
My, look at the time.
Thank you
Drake
again, Azure Ghost.
fragments.
Keep me informed of anything you find
I only got
regarding
9 though.
these.
Oh no, that's
memories.
worms.
I must focus my efforts in finding the other blue dragons.
You will be the first.
Why
to
are my
know
headphones flickering?
how
I don't like
much
it.
of a burden you have
I don't like
pushed
it at
onto
all.
me.
Azuragos, a word of advice, if you would hear
Oh.
me.
Are they
Lady
being weird?
Cinderghost.
Is there interference because, like, my phone Bluetooth is on? Because I wouldn't be that surprised if that was the
I know
case.
Why you seclude yourself in the Nexus. You look to break the
Nope.
barriers of our realms, to find the one
I mean, maybe,
you
unless
once
turning my
loved.
Bluetooth off actually helps, but, and then it did a thing again, and now it won't. I don't know, man.
Living.
I had hoped when the gateway to the Shadowlands opened, I would find a way. But all I have are more questions than answers.
What you wish is impossible, Azuragos. If you continue to search for answers alone, your love will turn to bitter hatred.
As if it hasn't
For the
already.
one you care for, and for the world that refused to give you the answers you seek. Seek aid in your fellow blue dragons.
I guess I need to turn the dialogue
may
up
never
again. I
find
can turn
your
it down because I kind of
answer,
thought we were done with the
but they
talking,
will
but...
help mend your heart.
Thank you, Lady Cindergosa. I shall carry your words with me for the rest of my days.
Uh-huh, sure, bud. See you later! Oh, fancy globe. Okay.
It's good to see you again. Good luck.
Azurgos has narrowed down the locations of the missing blue dragons. Each of us will handle finding several of them. I would entrust you to aid us in finding a few others. Choose where you'd like to go
Keep
first.
safe.
Okay. Oh no, that's right. There was a campaign quest on the map here yesterday that I couldn't figure out how to pick up, and it was called Winter Spring, so maybe it was just this bugging out a little bit. Halle, Matron Protectorate, presides over Winter Spring. Even after defeating the power-hungry mage Umbrance, she continues to find and dispel danger in her homeland. As the last living consort of Malagos, she tirelessly upholds his legacy as a guardian of magic. Her return would greatly strengthen the Blue Dragon flight.
You are a fascinating one.
And Cinderghost has been keeping
Thank
tabs
you
on
for
her.
all you have done.
Then why did we need help to find her? I'm very curious about Halle. She is one of the last living consorts of Malagos. I am grateful for her going to Malagos in his time of need. I will admit I have spent some time spying on her. She is a blue dragon through and through, studious, proud, and one of the more careful ones around magic. I do feel most suited to be the one to visit her about the Call of the Isles. Take my portal when you are ready. I shall meet you there.
I appreciate your aid.
It's Halle. Remember Halle? She's back in campaign form. I mean, I don't know if I do remember her, but I also don't know if I've ever actually, well, yeah, I don't know if I've ever actually fully, or, okay, I mean, I have, I think I have Lore Master.
Rich with the scent of magic. Now it must be close.
But I don't remember doing Winter Spring, like, at all. So, I don't know that I do remember her.
There must be something useful in this dratted book. Why title yourself Secrets of Aberration?
She was a
if
quest
all
giver
you
in
present
Classic,
is
and I guess
common
Kato
knowledge?
Winter Spring. Yeah, like that tracks. Oh, old model too. I like that. I guess. Not that it matters that much. But yeah, like I have quested through Winter Spring, but it's been so long that I just do not remember. So, oops. And we've been dragged into here.
Sibelian, something dark saps my strength within these halls. Can you feel it?
I do. It's nearly overwhelming. Thankfully, our champions seem unaffected. All the more
Y'all are
reason to
vulnerable.
stop Sarkareth now. He must not be allowed to claim whatever power still lurks here.
We have you pinned, Sarkareth.
The
End this
geese.
madness before more of your soldiers die.
We would rather die than return to subjugation. Secrets within
Nobody wants to subjugate you, Sarkareth, you dumb idiot.
We will never serve
Frickin'
again.
spinny death mechanics, I hate it. Sucks. And yeah, I haven't seen the old school high elf model in like a while. I guess dragons can be whatever they want to be.
During my time serving Neltharion, I assisted him in creating many powerful elements. One of these instruments could be of great service to you, though it may not distinguish between friend and foe.
Uh-huh. I don't trust Stern at all. I mean, obviously I shouldn't, given the everything, but you know.
While imperfect, it will be more than enough to destroy these improvers.
Okay, obviously he's not offering it to us. Okay.
Will ever be remembered.
Oh yeah. Okay, I missed the part the first time I was in here about them just killing their own pals to also try and get rid of us. That's a bummer. Centered edge sword. I don't think I noticed that last time. Right. Alright. Yeah. And there's the cool ass dragon model. Woohoo! Yeah, exactly. Calling it an edgelord is very funny. I see what you did there, Blizzard. Alright, cool. Get the dragon dead. Ooh, that was a real fast tank death. Was that a healer problem or a tank problem? I'm kind of feeling like it was a tank problem, but I don't know. Nalgar's AFK for a bit. No worries. Well, I mean, you didn't say a bit. I don't know if you're just lurking in general, but either way. Thanks for being around. I don't know why that person thought I was gonna, like, go stand on them. I was getting out of the way. I mean, I guess I should have put it farther even, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. It's out of the general range of where it shouldn't be, so. Ray of Anguish! Hellbeam is a good ability name. That's fun. Hellsteel Carnage! I do like that doesn't really knock me out of range, though. That's kind of nice. I mean, I guess I'm just close enough in the first place, because if I was at the edge of the hitbox, it would, I guess. No, I think I shall not. Bother trying to help right now. Like, it is 2 o'clock on a Wednesday, Dad. I don't know what you're expecting. He can hear from me later. Yep. It's not like he ever answers what I call him anyway, so. adding the pushback onto that helps. So he is calling a second time. If he calls a third time, I guess I'll answer, but it's still annoying. So even if I do BRB on stream, I will still be in LFR, so yeah. Fine. You better not have left a voicemail. Send me a text, you jerk. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to kill anyone else though either. I do appreciate the little healing circle that person dropped. That was nice. Oh, I really wanted that to be two-hand. Ooh.
Finally, its grip weakens. Does Sarkareth wield some power that can tear at our minds?
The Betrayer holds no such power, my son. Sinister forces are awakening.
I don't know if I should need it or not. Because, like, it could be... Oh, it's the same. Okay, fine. He's calling me for a third goddamn time. I guess maybe it's important. I will answer it. I will be right back.
No outsider claims what is rightfully yours. I assume you have heard many stories of this place, and the role it played in my downfall. Do not let them temper your perception. These halls are your birthright, and the outsiders must not be allowed to take them from you.
Secure our perimeter.
Rathian, I will take a contingent down these halls and root out Sarkareth. You take the other path and see what you can find.
A wise plan. I shall accompany both of you and lend what aid I can.
Iron Man wasn't even a very well-known or well-liked character to the general public when the movie came out, so it was a hit more because of the film itself rather than it having a recognizable hero in it. And after the movie's done, don't leave, because we have a little surprise for you after the credits roll.
Who the hell are you? Nick Fury, director of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm here to talk to you about the Avenger Initiative.
Oh, okay, that's cool. The Avengers are like the superhero team, right? With Captain America, Hulk, and Spider-Man.
Don't say his name! Oh my god!
What?
Great. Real great. Sony owns them, and now we have to pay them money because you mentioned them.
Oh.
But don't worry. If you love Iron Man, we got a lot cooking here at Marvel Studios. You remember the Hulk from like 5 years ago?
Oh yeah, people didn't really like that one.
Well, we got a sequel to it now.
Wait, was Hulk always played by Edward Norton?
It's not him.
Okay, I am back and somehow not kicked out of this group. So it turns out he's here to do a thing. So that's why that was a longer break than I wanted. Oh, good. I'm missing a boss, aren't I? Oh, maybe not. Okay. I really thought that I was gonna be for a second there. Not the best timing. Okay.
Learn to harness them together.
Wait, what was that? Oh, just a normal, boring, whatever weapon. Okay, cool. I almost missed a boss. Okay, but I didn't, and that's what matters. So, alright, we're resetting. Which, I don't remember exactly what the point of resetting is. Like, I don't know what that changes. What changes? I mean, I guess we'll find out. I don't know. Wall of flame! There's like a weird smell in here, and I don't know what it is. It's weird. Oh no! Okay, so I guess the tank stuck around and then that didn't end super well. Whoopsies! Oh man. Okay, I still have my cookies. It's my cat yelling at Dad. I think Lily's yelling at Dad. I'm just gonna take a headphone out for posterity. I'll just... Yeah, so like, what did that change? They look like they're in exactly the same spot. What was the point of that? I don't know what the point of that was. Also, are we actually going to tank these separately this time or not? Because we definitely didn't last time, and it didn't really matter. Oh, man. Are we missing healers? Oh no, we got some. Is it just DPS that we're missing? I actually don't know. Someone just said, what does mid mean in this context? Oh man. I have in fact only done these once. The third warlock was just like, but I want to feel important too. Yes, Lily is in fact screaming at my father. Oh man. Yeah, see, the tank doesn't want to stack them. This guy is telling him it will be fine, as is this guy. Phases before stacks matter. Okay. Well, I mean, I do respect the tank wanting to do it the right way, but apparently nobody else in this group does. Well, someone's saying you can stack on normal too, which is interesting. Do it for me. I got you. Oh man, yeah, we'll see how this goes. We'll see. I mean, I guess we're still technically waiting for a person, but yeah, if we're just being like one person, I don't think it matters because that should scale. Do I? I do have party grenades. It's party, everybody. Well, only one person didn't immediately ruin it, but I'll take out. Oh, they ruined it. Yeah, I don't really know what the tank mechanics are on this, or how that works. I just know that they didn't bother with the separating them thing last time, so I don't know. I don't know if I want. The only thing I hate about queuing for multiple things at once is that then they like chains,
Important,
which
just
is usually
watch
a good
until
thing.
the ending.
No,
You know,
no,
I hate to say I told you.
no. Sorry, I tapped my headphone, which it does, it's a shortcut for like play pause, and it started playing a YouTube video that I had open before, so I'm sorry about that. Oh, and I didn't turn the desktop audio down again when I got into LFR. God damn it. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine now. Game volume's down again. I do not know how loud the last LFR fight was. Also, oops. I put that in a shitty spot. I mean, I don't even know if it does any, like, reasonable amount of damage, but if I'm not gonna bother changing my spec, then you know? Yeah, more people are targeting the flame ones, so so dodge and soak just means don't get hit by tornadoes. I guess there will be, I don't know if soaking those puddles is a thing, but if it is, it's probably not for me. What even, do I have a heroic leap double with the proc with the thing? In a LFR there isn't enough damage to worry about pulling them apart. Yeah, thanks Bankos. I mean, I don't care, but the one tank seemed worried about it, so. Okay, apparently we just got a nasty puddle right there. Doesn't seem like that's great. But there you go. It phase switched, and so obviously people were right about it not mattering that much. Although, I guess there is a dead tank, so I don't know. I don't know if that was handled well. I don't know if that was just like a puddle placement problem. Like, I don't know if someone dropped that or if it just was like bad luck / timing. Yeah, what is the double heroic leap proc from before? I don't even know. Is it this we soak? Did we soak that? I'm confused. Looks like the Demon Hunter forgot to taunt on the taunt swap. Oh, well that's kind of funny because the Demon Hunter is the one that was worried about it. Oh, it was a run thing. Stream delay kind of fucked that one up, but whatever. I didn't let myself stand in the middle of it, so it's fine. It's fine. Usually if something is sucking you towards it, it wants you to die. So, I mean, yeah, not ideal on that front. But also, it means that I wasn't just trusting it, so there is that. But yeah, like, oh, hi buddy, are you scared because you don't know what dad's doing? Yeah, okay. Pabu is now hiding under my chair. Alright, cool. Okay. I think my dad's in my room and that's Pabu's safe spot usually. So yeah. I suppose I understand why Pabu was hiding under my chair now. If I had half a second to pet him / pick him up, I would, but I don't right now. But I mean, hey, that probably means that he won't be a giant jerk while he's in here, so that's nice. Maybe. I feel like that's not a guarantee, but I want that to be the case. Okay. Wow, this is a kind of a shit show. This is more of a shit show than it was last time, for sure. Die! Okay, we are so close. There it is. Haste Mastery is good, so I might as well roll need on that. Ooh, 80? That's not a bad roll for once. One-handed, so... I mean, I guess I could have needed that for off-spec. Like, it would recognize that it's off-spec, right? Because it does recognize when you're rolling for main spec. Because I assume that it just goes by need on everything. Okay, I don't know. I feel like it's greedy to need on everything, but also, like... Okay, where'd he go? Buddy, where'd you go? Pabu? Where did he go? Oh, there you are. Hi, it's okay. Oh, you're gonna go back to hiding under the chair? It's alright, buddy. Oh, buddy. He's okay. What's up? You're fine. He's scared. I feel a little bad, but, like, it's fine. Dad just isn't here very often. I feel like I would have cleaned if I had been aware, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, buddy. You want to come up here, or you just feel safer down there, huh? You hiding? Poor scaredy boy. Poor scaredy boy. Yes, Snelgar, Pabu is under my chair because my father showed up with zero announcement to do a thing that I had not gotten around to doing yet. My bathroom fan is broken, and replacing it is a whole ordeal, but we were just going to steal one from a different bathroom so that the one with a shower in it can actually vent. And yeah, I hadn't done it yet, so he has arrived to do that, but we're stealing one from the bathroom attached to my room, and apparently Pabu is afraid. So, and yeah, usually my room is Pabu's safe spot. So, come here. Come here. Oh, baby. You wanna just sit with me, bud? You wanna just sit? It's okay. You're okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can just hang out. If this feels safe enough for you, you can just chill on my lap, okay, BB? Purrit. Not quite purrit, but oh, he's so cautious. He's just slinking around. It's okay, baby boy. Yeah, you can just hang out next to my mouse. Okay. That's adorable, and so I will allow it. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, buddy. Dad's not gonna hurt you. He likes cats too. Yeah. You're just a big scaredy boy. Yeah. And Dad doesn't take his shoes off, which is okay, but it's also loud, and that's very scary. You gonna sit in your box? I mean, it's mostly Lily's box, but it is a box that you can curl up in. Oh, sweetie. Oh man, I am just not paying attention in this LFR. This is trash. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, baby. Yeah, this is unusual Pabu behavior because he's scared, so. It's okay. You don't have to be afraid, you know. Nobody's gonna hurt you. I don't know. He definitely seems to struggle more with men too, and I assume that's probably because whoever smacked him around when he was young was probably a guy from the way he reacts. So, yeah. It's LFR trash. I mean, thank you, Banquos. I just feel guilty that I am just completely spaced out. I'm sorry, random person. I was just trying to get out of the way with one hand while Pabu licks my finger. He's okay. I know that was a big bang, but it's okay. Does that mean he might just run from you? Probably not. It's just if you're making noise. And, like, he did run up to the bedroom, but then, yeah, he got scared out of that because of the whole thing. Usually he, like, comes back after initially running away. But then yeah, then he had to leave the safe space, so he's just on edge. I mean, like, yeah, he's fine with lots of men. It's just that he isn't as initially trusting, usually. He's okay, baby. He's okay. Okay. Yeah, you're all right, Milker. All right. Might need a second here.
Unfortunately, they were too volatile to control. But where others see failure, I see opportunity. This early attempt at creating Drakthir yielded a subject too violent to control. Yet, there is value in documenting the carnage it generates.
Okay, my father has left. He was just giving me the down low on the fixed fan, and Pabu then ran away from this room because he came in here. Tried to tell him it was okay, but he's just freaked out, and he didn't get a chance to, like, chill out. So, who just turned me into a mechanome? Who did that? Is that because, did I walk over that thing, and is that what that is? Oh, okay, interesting. And yes, Nalgar, very low chance that you get to meet Pabu, but the possibility is still there. Yeah, like, he does frequently run away, when people first walk in, but he usually comes back. It's just, yeah. So then Dad went into his safe space, and then he was like, oh god! So poor Pabu is having a rough moment. Yeah, okay, so yes, that's a toy. You can run over it again for a different playable race. Ooh, neat. Okay, I'm not the only one doing it. And now I am an orc. Oh, it's kind of weird. Usually those transformations do show up in character race gender combo. Okay, interesting. Because yeah, I guess I was technically a male mechanome there. All right. All right. Does everyone just like have a tune that's vaguely reminiscent of an actual thing that they sing when they're just like making noise? Because a friend of mine does, the friend I was helping out on Monday, and it's the same thing all the time, and right now I don't remember which thing it reminds me of, but it's kind of funny. Volbera! No! Sure, Worgen, I suppose. You did the glory achievement for that boss on Monday, quite tedious. What, this one? I don't know what it is, but I believe that, considering how many, like, phases and etc. there are. It's not the worst. Well, I mean, if it's something that you can get in a day, right now, then yeah, it's probably not the worst, but that doesn't mean it's not annoying. It's not the worst, but it's rough. Yeah, exactly. There we go. Vindicated. Okay. I don't know what that means. Okay. I don't know if that was something I did or if that's just like a normal stack. Or was it just that I stood in that? Because I would believe it. You guys ran into a wall on Skarn. I believe that. Guild group, I'm assuming? Because I know you do have a guild raid group. Oh, that was closely timed. I was just like, I'm going back. I don't know if I have that toy. Like the neat little rearranger thing. Did it go away now? I think it went away. That's a bummer. Guess I'm stuck with Worgen lady. But that's okay. I'm not mad about it. It's all good. Skarn is rough. Be prepared to hit another wall on Magmarax. Ugh. What am I doing? What is bomb? Did I drop that? No. Okay, there it is. Okay, someone dropped a bomb right on the guy, but apparently it was fine, so. So is Skarn the end of this one? No, it is. It's whatever. I thought Magmarax was kind of easy. Is it just that it's a DPS/heal check? Lily! Guild is low on active members at the moment. You've been running Heroic and now Glory with a partner guild. You had some overlap in the past, mostly people from their guild filling up our raid roster. Okay. Hello! You're like, I yelled at Grandpa and nothing happened? He didn't pet me? Come here. Come here, baby. Hey, she's right here. Come on. Come. Come here. Good girl. The tiny Mew. Yeah. He's a little Mew. Hey, where are you going? You went past your normal bonk. Come here. Baby. Baby. Come here. Come back here. Yeah, there you go. Alright. Baby girl. Pretty baby. Bonkses. Always with the little bonks. I don't know why my headphones are flickering and I'm scared about it. I really don't want them to die. Like, they were pretty cheap, but also I wanted to be excited about the fact that the cheap headphones were good. And they have been thus far. They're just, like, flickery today for some reason. It's a baby. Wow, this is, like, by far the worst performance I've had in an LFR in a long time. Like it's fine, like, who gives a shit, I guess, but, ooh, a need roll of 12, gorgeous. Fine, I'll just hop directly into another LFR, why not? Let's just keep being garbage. Ah, Magmarax is already down, darn it. Like, I mean, that's fine, it just means fewer raid boss kills for me, so. Bankos, you feel that about the low active guild? You're lucky that your raid group has been pretty stable. Yeah, like, my raid group is supposed to start doing stuff again this year, but I don't know that we're actually going to. There aren't that many people around. And I don't know what to do about it, and I miss Heroic raiding so much. I don't know what to do. And, like, I'd ask if I could join your group, Nelgar, but you're in Europe, so that doesn't work. I don't know, Banquos, do I need to bully... Well, bully you for your group? Nah, I don't know. I just, yeah, I don't know what I want to do with it. So, it's a thing. Okay, you gonna have your bath? Alright. But yeah, she woke up, so I guess now she needed to get some affection, huh? We have our kitten. But yeah, just being shit in LFR on a Wednesday it's fine. That's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Don't even worry about it. I mean, it is literally LFR. People genuinely don't give a shit. Usually I do still, like, try. But also, whatever. Yeah, it's fine. I'm still doing damage. Not enough to even be on the list, but, you know, I'm actually kind of curious where I'll land if I'm sort of trying. Although whether or not I continue sort of trying throughout this whole boss fight really depends on whether or not there's cat shenanigans. So, yeah. Neltharian's a dick. Yep. That went real well for them, didn't it? He's got his silly little helmet on now. Banquos, your group is always recruiting and you think your raid lead wants a warrior for shout and rally. I mean... I'd be a little conflicted about switching guilds, but I could always work on gearing... yeah, I don't know where my gear is at. Also, I'm assuming you guys are Horde? Because if it is Alliance, I could easily just finish leveling my Alliance character and work on gearing her. But yeah, like, I would certainly be open to it, but also I guess I don't know what your schedule is like, so... But I'm not, like, super actively looking for a group, but I definitely am not, like, opposed to it. It's not a guild, it's just a community, so no need to change. Oh, that's right, I guess it doesn't matter anymore? Fuck! I was... And that's what I get for not paying attention. I was almost out. I was so fucking close, but yeah, okay, so that's good. But yeah, I might need a little help gearing. I am working on it. Like, I'm doing 11s and 12s at this point, which isn't perfect, but it's getting me there. Depends on what my friends drag me into. One of my friends does do 20-somethings a lot, and I could probably ask him to help me out and do a bit of carrying. I just need to poke him. But yeah, the whole schedule thing might be a problem. I would need to know that too. But yeah, I really miss it, and I'd love to do it, so if there is an opportunity to join a group, I'd do it, even if I'm not specifically looking. Right now you're doing Wednesdays at 6:30 to 9:30 Central. See, like, I could do that. I could, but Wednesday is usually date night. Like today I'm going to see a couple plays in a theater festival thing, but But it is technically possible, and 3 hours isn't that bad. I'm used to doing 2 days a week, but I'm not gonna complain if it's just one, right? So. Hi. Baby. But yeah, I enjoy being useful. I like being able to pop rally and cry. It makes me feel good. I'm like, hey healers, here's a thing. Oh, okay, you usually do Wednesdays and Sundays, but you're basically done with raid at this point and are on farm. Okay. Are Sundays the same time? Because, yeah, like, Sundays are also generally fine, except that every second Sunday is lightsabers. So. But yeah, like, technically speaking, Wednesdays are negotiable. Yeah, same time. Okay, well, that's good. Yeah. Yeah. Obviously today wouldn't work, especially since I'm not geared anyway. But yes, I shall have to consider that. I don't think that we've added each other. on BattleNet. But we might have to do that, and then we can talk about this at some point, because, yeah, I really, really do miss raiding. And yeah, like, we already kind of talked about this, in terms of being surprised that people have Aberrus on farm already. And just that progression has been really quick this tier. But that is nuts that you guys have it on farm already. And like you guys are doing heroic. Yeah. Cause normal is just like honestly kind of a fucking joke at this point, because it's flex, or what used to be. It is just normal at this point. It was flex a lot less time than it's been normal, but yeah. Still, it's not exactly super difficult. Hi. I don't know. Normal just feels like LFR, but you get achievements, basically. I do feel like a jackass for dying so early, but like I got distracted. We were talking. I was this fucking close. I should have leaped sooner, but it is what it is. Yeah, I don't know. It feels vaguely weird that the Worgen thing isn't translating to the character screen or the window, but yeah. It's not that surprising, but usually transformations do fit into that, so. Oh, baby. Hi. Yeah? Also, I definitely did not look up any of the fights before popping into LFR, but if I end up doing heroic raiding, I promise I will read guides. I am used to doing that.
5, 4, 3,
Yeah?
2, 1.
Oh, baby. I guess I'm gonna release because, okay, I want that. Oh, thank you. I was not expecting that, actually. I really, really was not. You didn't have to. I guess I'll need them, even though I have the appearance. No, oh, well, the postmaster will send me the stuff I didn't pick up. I'm an idiot. Oh, it's just, okay, it's just a normal ass heroic. Because we just got into 2 back-to-back LFRs, so I was expecting it to be that, and I like didn't even, why is my freaking headphones flickering? I don't know. I don't know if it's having connection issues or like what the problem is. Sticking one of them back in the chargy thing. But yeah, I wasn't even looking at the prompt. I was just like, oh, there's Q. So I could have easily figured out that this wasn't another LFR wing, but you know, I kind of forgot how like ridiculously huge the weapons are on Worgen. I mean, I technically have played a Worgen a little bit since they updated the models, but like certainly not for any length of time, so this is kind of interesting. Animations are pretty smooth. This Dracthyr is a really interesting teal color. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone quite that color before. Which is the neat thing about being able to like sort of combine colors, I suppose. I'm gonna get real sick of this dungeon with people doing it a lot in Mythic this season, aren't I? Gonna get real sick of it. Okay. I guess we technically missed a time rift again too, but we were in an instance, so it is what it is. Eat shit, Eric. Yep. Alright. But yeah, Bankos, I'll DM you on Discord later. And I can get you added on Battletag, and we'll go from there. Alrighty. But I will, whether I don't know exactly when it'll be, but I definitely know for a fact that I am going to go see Barbie with some friends on a Wednesday. I just don't know which Wednesday it is. But yeah, Barbie needs to happen. I don't know. We're all very excited about it. Rave is also excited for Barbie. Heck yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It looks so fucking campy, and I'm so excited about it. And I guess it technically comes out tomorrow night, right? So I won't be seeing it. Did I actually pull that? Or whatever, who cares? Oh, wow. Okay. Apparently everyone's on their alts right now. Or whatever, which is fine. It's a heroic. I literally don't care. It's just okay. No. We're there. Oh well, that's the tank and AOE. But yeah, I'm not usually doing that much more damage than everybody else. I assume that was an augmenty thing. You'll talk to your elite tonight about it. Thank you. And yeah, like if they're just like someone who's going to not be around every Wednesday or whatever isn't ideal, then I understand too. But I certainly would like to talk about it. So Barbie does seem hype, Bagpost. I'm glad that everyone agrees. Everyone here has good taste. But yeah, I don't know. It's just I'm here for the camp, and as far as I can tell / I've heard, it's like it doesn't take itself super seriously, and it is funny and campy, but it's also, you know, a social commentary to some degree, and just like the way that Barbie plays a role in social norms and attitudes and whatever, and Greta Gerwig knows what she's fucking doing, and I'm excited. So yeah. Ben goes, you also just like Greta Gerwig's work, and as you should. She is very good at what she does, and yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of people that I respect in it. Simu Lee being a Barbie is very fun. As a Canadian too. That always ticks off, like, and drops, like, a second later than I think it's going to. And that's annoying. But yeah, she's just great. And there's a lot of people involved that I'm excited about, so I'm excited. It's Barbie time soon. Ugh. Okay, oh, it wasn't me. It was the other warrior. I was like, oh, did I fuck it up? No, I didn't. This is also just, like, feeling stupid. Like, why did the little bubble end up all the way over there? That seems like an unhelpful bubble, although I assume that the evoker isn't in charge of placing them directly. Oh, Snoopy baby. Yeah, no, this is just feeling like we're really cruising through it after doing this on Mythic. Twice, technically. Yeah, it's almost 3 o'clock. We could get a Mythic in today. I don't know. But I will probably have more luck dragging Jester with me if I do it tomorrow. Because Jester is busy today, which is fine because it does have to be a slightly shorter stream today anyway, and yeah. But yeah, so Wednesdays are often date night, but also as far as movies go, they're the day that the theater has a discount. So that is the main reason that I'm going to be seeing Barbie on a Wednesday. It's like, it's basically half price, I think. It's like $45 for 2 tickets and popcorn, 2 drinks, and a candy kind of thing. So, like, it's a lot cheaper. Because normally it's just like $50 for a ticket and a drink kind of thing. So, yeah. I mean, I think the theater nearby me is relatively well priced, and like at least they've updated their theaters. There's like reclining love seats and stuff now, so like they've actually bothered to try and make it worth going to the theater still. I still don't go super often, but definitely there are some things I'm willing to see in theaters these days, and really only at that theater. Because, yeah, Cineplex can eat my farts. I hate their theaters. They suck. They haven't done anything to make it feel worth it to go to the movies, and they're the worst. And it's overpriced and stuff. And yeah, so those are my feelings. Okay, I'm not like just ridiculously overshadowing everyone DPS wise in general. It was just the beginning of the Bromac fight. Oh, it's sweaty in here. There's risk of thunderstorms today. It's just been so humid lately. It's really not helping with the whole anything, truly. Oopsies, I stole some aggro. Is that just consecration but different, or is that the augment thingy mabob from the evoker? I don't know. I'm gonna grab it. I don't think that did anything. I just wanted to. I am not gonna do anything but whirlwind because we're still over here, and I don't want to. I mean, I guess at this point it's probably past stealing aggro, but regardless. Oh, how did we? Whatever. I feel like I don't know exactly how we pulled that other side group, but it's fine. Rave says theaters are such a hit or miss. Your boyfriend and you have the A-list, but the theater near us is getting so bad you don't know if it's worth it anymore. Yeah, like exactly, right? Yeah, some of them just suck. And like, yeah, the Cineplex ones never updated their seats. They're still like musty and uncomfortable and trying to pack as many people as you can into a theater. And you know, I also don't even just love the basic part of having a shitload of people in the theater. Like the other one nearby that I actually like, I don't know exactly how many it is. I feel like it's like 50 people in a theater is like how many seats there are. There aren't that many in most of their theaters. They have a couple that are bigger. But yeah, and usually I don't see things on opening night or even like particularly close, so I'll always end up in the small theaters. But yeah, I don't know. That is the one place that I know that has bothered to like make it sort of appealing to still go to the theater. But I feel like the vast majority of them have just not bothered, and it sucks. So it is what it is, I guess. But it is disappointing, and yeah. But yeah, it's really expensive, and if it is a shitty experience, I wouldn't do it. You have to check which theaters you're in, because every time the theater is near the restroom, the theater smells so bad, like old water. Oh, that's so gross. I'm sorry, that sucks. But also, yeah, I mean, at least you know which ones to avoid at this point, but yeah, ugh. Not the last time I went to a Cineplex theater, but the time before. It was like right after a really bad rainstorm, and yeah, the whole place just smelled like mildew because the carpets got wet. There was like a flash flood, and the theaters ended up with water in them, and yeah, it stank. It sucked. And like, who the fuck wants to watch a movie in that under those conditions, right? Like, that's just garbage. So yeah, no, not good. Like, I guess old water is better than, I don't know, piss as far as smells go, but that's a low fucking bar. No winning there, right? So, yeah, I don't know. Well, too bad, because it did happen. Sometimes even the popcorn is so burnt, like you just paid $30 for overcooked popcorn. Oh my god! Yeah, no, burnt popcorn is completely unacceptable. That's gross. I don't know, there is something particularly awful about burned popcorn as opposed to like slightly burned other things. Like any burned food is just a little upsetting ultimately, but yeah, it's popcorn's gross. Burned popcorn is gross. So my sympathies, that sounds incredibly frustrating. I am lucky enough to have a few different theaters and 2 different ownership chains to choose from, but that is obviously not the case in a lot of places, so yeah, I'm definitely lucky as far as that goes. Yay, a bunch of light stones! Huzzah! I've technically been in this queue for 2 hours, jeez. Burning popcorn in the microwave makes you immediately run outside. Run it outside, yeah. That's fair. I also would have, well, I've at least considered doing that. Yeah, I don't know. Some people are fine with it. I am not. It's just kind of upsetting, and it just like taints the whole bag, even if it's not like a few kernels are burned. It's just, yeah, it sucks. It's bad. Was this a terrible idea to do all of LFR again today? I don't know, maybe. I guess I technically did Sarkareth yesterday, though. And we did miss Magmarax because it was already dead when we got into that group, but oh well. Just poo-foo. There you go. I'm at least like kind of helping. I'm at the relative top of the list, even though this is trash. I forgot to even look at where it was at. I was like, I'm gonna measure how much I'm paying attention with this. When you burn the popcorn and it's your last bag. No! Dead Alex is very appropriate for that message. And yeah, no, that's terrible. Nalgar, you think you would only do Sarkareth for a chance at the transformation? That is what I was doing. The main reason I decided to do this was A, a thing to do, B, flight stones, and C, I am trying to finish up the trading post, which I can absolutely, why did I do that? Recklessness is fine, but I shouldn't have used Avatar. I definitely could get raid boss kills, from old raids, so I don't really know why I decided to go with this, but I did. I mean, I could leave. I still, do I have 3 or 2? Yeah, 3 left to do. But I just did that? Or wait, what? Oh, wait, what? Oh, no, that's the mega dungeon. I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, anyway. Hey, Elaine, how's it going? You missed some weird shit today, but nothing in-game, just on my end. Zerging or splitting, odds close, evens far. Okay, okay, I'm even, so I'll go far. Sure. Yeah, I can do that. But there's baby. So look at the baby. Baby cat. Slightly miffed, but no real response. Love that. No, odds far, evens close. It's always that way. Yeah, in your groups, maybe. Like, who cares, man? She is a sleepy baby. You did miss Pabu briefly being in the box because my dad was here and Pabu was scared of him because my dad doesn't take his shoes off, and there's a very good reason that he doesn't, so like I'm not throwing shade by saying that, but it makes loud noises, and Pabu does not like men combined with loud noises. Well, he never likes loud noises, but separately, men are just increased caution. If we have men and also loud noises, then oh no. So yeah. Pabu wasn't having the best day. I assume that he's back to hiding in my bedroom. Probably. Poor baby. I will go give him treats and a cuddle later. Dad very briefly went out onto the deck and Lily escaped, so she got a treat because it's the only way to get her back in, and I was fucking streaming. So I didn't want to spend 10 minutes chasing her around the deck. So, yeah, it's been an interesting day so far. At least I got my errands done well before stream so that I don't have to have too many things to think about later. But yeah, she's doing fine. Pabu's having a rough day. So, but yeah, she's very speedy and hard to catch on the deck. She likes to hide behind the barbecue, and I could theoretically chase her back there, but A, it's a bit of a squeeze, and she'd just escape in the amount of time that it took me to squeeze through. And B, what do I do with that? Okay. I don't know what that was about actually, but I clicked the thing and I ended up doing a thing. I think I did the right thing because I watched what someone else did. I don't know where I was going with any of that. Yeah. Oh, right, barbecue. Yeah, whatever. Also, I'm just always convinced that there are spider webs and spiders behind the barbecue, and usually I'm right, so that is also part of the problem. Why it's hard to catch her. But yeah, she a stinky little baby, and so she just gets treats every time I need to get her inside. Which fortunately isn't that, or well, yeah, no, that's actually not that, it's not usually that bad, because if we're just going out there so that they can enjoy being outside for a while, she does often decide, okay, I'm done, and comes inside. So then I don't need to give her treats. And she doesn't escape very often either. It's just, you know, Dad doesn't know that he needs to prevent the escapee over here. So, yeah. Yeah. And yeah, Papa just doesn't really know my dad either, so that didn't help. But poor guy, he's fine. But yeah. But yeah, he was being real cuddly and needy, and I felt bad for him. And he was in the box for a minute, and then Dad came in here to say goodbye, and he was like, "Oh no!" and then ran away from here too. So reacts pretty much the same way that he does to the vacuum cleaner. I don't know what taking the rubble actually does. I mean, I assume there's a purpose, but I don't know what it is. What is the purpose of throwing the rocks? Is it to hit things? Elaine, next time you get a young cat, you want to harness and backpack train them so that they can get some outside time without the dangers from cars or to birds. Yeah, for sure. Technically, Lily was pretty young the first time we stuck her in a harness, but we just, like, didn't really stick with it as much as we needed to actually make that stick. And she was exceptionally good at just wiggling out of the harness, so we don't really do that anymore. But fortunately, for her, now we have the deck, which is fully fenced in. There's no stairs to the ground, so they can just be outside there without having all of the danger problems. There was a cat outside this morning. I do not know if it is a new neighbor's cat or if it is a stray cat. It looked sad and thirsty, so I put out some water for it, and Pabu was just pissed. Pabu was like, how dare you? How dare he get lost? I cannot deal with this. He was all puffed up and growling. Poor guy. So yeah, Pabu's had a rough day. Yeah, catio type things are an option too. Yeah, for sure. And like, it's not technically a catio, it's just happens to be an enclosed deck, which is really nice. So, yeah. What am I doing? So many whelping things, even though I don't really need those. Pabu is lord of all he can see, and that evil cat was in his territory. Yeah. Because, yeah, he did his usual thump, running from one window to the other, excitedly, as if there was something to look at, which there obviously was. And I was like, "Aw, cute, funny." And then I heard growling, and I was like, buddy, you good?" Yeah, he's just pawing at the window going, "Arrgh." Rave, your oldest cat loves her collar and air tag, but your newest cat literally chokes himself trying to get it off. Yeah. Yeah, we had one cat when I was younger that we tried to put a collar on, and we came home one day and he had it in his mouth, like around his jaw, because he had tried to get it off, and like he had like a bit of fur rubbed off next to his mouth for a really long time after that. And obviously we didn't put the collar back on because if he's gonna hurt himself, like we don't know how long he was like that, and I just felt so bad. Like he's the idiot that tried to get it off, but oh, I forgot that we reset that last time. I still don't know what the reset actually accomplishes in this one. Yeah, okay, someone just asked why. Why do we reset again? I don't know, man. But yeah, hopefully someone can tell me what is happening with that. But yeah, I don't remember why, or I don't know at all why we do that, because I have only done LFR.
4, 3.
We reset in case people use stuff on those 4 ads. I mean, okay, but I did use stuff on the reset poll now, so I don't feel like that's the actual reason. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. I almost didn't charge directly into that, but I did in fact charge directly into that. I don't care about this. I could leave this LFR too. I could. I don't know. If nothing else, I can get transmog though, right? Banquest generally you're only resetting for hero. Okay, I mean, so maybe it's just one of those things where people are just used to doing it, so they do it. I don't know. I didn't think we needed to. I was just hitting shit. And then they reset it. Now I'm sad. Embrasador, huh? Interesting, interesting. Managed not to walk into lava. Fuck yeah. Okay. But yeah, and I have to leave in about an hour because I'm going to see 2 plays tonight, and I hope that they're not terrible because this festival, it's like a once a year thing, and there's like literally hundreds of shows, and so there's all different levels of talent and quality involved. So some of them aren't very good, and I just hope that I've picked well this year. Hopefully. We'll see. So yeah, that's what's up today. But yeah. Classic Demon Hunter? What happened? Someone in chat just said Classic Demon Hunter and I don't know why. Oh, no, it was a raid warning? What? Okay, sure. Oh god, I'm just not paying any attention in any of these LFRs today. I barely paid attention in the dungeon. I did pay a little more attention. Little bit. And I am still a Worgen for another 20 minutes. Sweeto. Apparently that was a combination of sweet and neato, and I think I'm fine with it, but also I don't know. Probably because he stacked the slams. Ah, okay. That, maybe. Alright. I want this guy to die. This fight feels super boring in LFR. Maybe it isn't for tanks and or healers, but it does in fact feel I almost stacked that, and that would have been bad, and I feel a little bad that I didn't get that farther out. I should have leaped. Why didn't I leap? I don't know, man. I even have that on a mouse button. Did I see all the good reviews for the new Pikmin 4? You've never played one, but it looks interesting. So yeah, I've been talking to people about the fact that I've never played a Pikmin game, but I have heard that it's really good. And yeah, I was talking to someone earlier saying like, this might mean that Pikmin will finally get the recognition it deserves. And I'm like, okay, I might need to play this. And I don't know. We'll see. But, cause yeah, like, I don't want to pay new game prices right now. But at the same time, like, that doesn't mean I have to play it right now, you know? So, Benko says, Pikmin's not my bag, but people love it. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely, like, a really dedicated fan base, for sure. Rave says, luckily Nintendo did a demo you want to try, but you always forget. Oh, that's right, I did forget that there was a demo. Yeah, okay. That's, yeah, I definitely will be more likely to give it a shot, if there's a demo, so. Yeah, I don't know, we'll see. I don't know if Pikmin is my bag or not, but I would like to find out, because why not? Oh god! Rave, you miss demos? Yeah, I mean, there aren't demos nearly often enough, to be honest. Nulgar, you need to look at it too, yeah. But yeah, demos just kind of not really being nearly as much of a thing anymore is a real bummer, for sure. My computer has decided to yell a bit, but it is toasty in here. To be fair, Nintendo games don't come down in price. This is true. This is a fact. It is a frustrating, really shitty fact, but that is, in fact, a fact. Of course we have to endure one more pile of lava waves. Okay, at least this time I managed to dodge them. Big soak too. Okay. Nothing for me here. Absolutely fuck all. Alright, cool. Good. Another whelping crest that I apparently don't need. I might as well kill Skarn because I have the rest of the raid done, right? So, right? I think I... Yep. Didn't kill Magmarax, but definitely not worth queuing just for that. Okay, yeah. Just a Skarn, and then we're done with LFR for the week. And like, I don't think I'm necessarily gonna do LFR every week or anything. I don't know. I decided to do LFR this week and also last week. And at least last week I had a good reason, being I would like to actually see this raid story. But yeah, here I am. I don't know. But yeah, Nintendo is really shit for making older games accessible, whether it's because of them not ever coming down in price or because they just fucking delete them from existence. Both of those things are a problem. And it sucks. And it's very disappointing. Rave, your hot take is you think early access games ruined demos. Oh, they absolutely did. They 100% did. Yeah. Because yeah, it was like... And I mean, I guess demos do technically take a little bit of extra dev time because you're like, you're kind of making a new level to the game because it's got to be a little self-contained piece, and there's always going to be little itty-bitty things that are different to try and show you the best of the game, right? So I guess there is also that. But yeah, no, they realized, oh, instead of demos and then pre-orders, we can just make people give us money while we're still working on it and let them play it. And now that's just what they do instead. And like some early access games, I super don't mind. Things like Satisfactory, I think, are really good to have in early access because, like, I don't know, a lot of it is just that it's taking a long time, but they also just, like, listen to a lot of feedback. They're really good at communication, and I feel like it's worth having even while it's under development. But, yeah, a lot of the time it's really just, hey, fund the making of this game. Why don't ya? You know? So, I don't know. And, like, something like Coral Island I get, too, because Coral Island was a Kickstarted game, and so I think a lot of that is just, hey, we are actually going to deliver on what we promised. Here's this thing, even though it's not done yet. We're working on it. We want your feedback, right? So it's, like, crowdsourced. And still crowdsourced to some degree, so. Banquet says early access is kind of a double-edged sword. You don't think Hades is as good as it is without being in early access. Yeah, that's fair. Definitely. Well, and yeah, like, it also depends on what, like, level of finished it is before they open up early access. And it's not always bad if it's a really small amount, too. It's just, yeah, I don't know. Mainly my issue with pre-orders and, early access is when, like, AAA companies do it. It is also a reason to release an incomplete game, and yeah, well, and, like, that's the thing, is some of them never get finished, which is shit. Especially when you've paid for it with the expectation that eventually it will be finished. But yeah, like, most of the time it's like, you don't need the extra funding, and I doubt you're gonna listen to player feedback anyway, that kind of thing when it comes to bigger studios. But yeah, like, with smaller indie studios with crowdfunded things, like, I don't really mind, but at the same time, I do think the advent of early access kind of killed demos, which isn't necessarily the fault of those smaller devs, but yeah. Nilgar says Star Citizen. Yeah. And Elaine says, yeah, big companies doing it to get players to pay to work QA for them is annoying. Exactly. You can afford to pay people to test it. You're not going to listen to feedback most of the time anyway. Just fucking pay people. And, like, I can't remember, was it Activision or something else? I can't remember which company it was recently that just straight up put something on Kickstarter, and I was like, wow, you guys can go fuck yourselves. Like, you already don't pay your devs nearly enough, and you expect insane crunch from them, and you're trying to get the public to fund your game anyway. Like, just skeevy as fuck. Really gross. Super nasty. ABK, it was a board game, you think? Yeah. Yeah, like, even if, even if it's, like, a venture that you haven't dipped into before, like a board game, which it definitely isn't something that they've never done before. But even if it was, like, so fucking what? You have teams and people that you can pay to do market research and all sorts of stuff. There's just no excuse. There's no excuse for a multi-million-dollar company to do fucking crowdfunding. It's just wrong. Call of Duty, yeah. And yeah, tabletop space is a little bit different, but it really depends on what it is. And you know, like, a lot of things like this I do take on a case-by-case basis. I'm not, like, necessarily hardline about all things, but AAA companies, crowdfunding is trashy, and I don't like it. Yeah, okay. Thank you for looking it up, Elaine. It was Call of Duty. But yeah, just gross. Gross. Super gross. Nasty, bad faith garbage. So, I don't know. And, like, a lot of board games don't do well, but that doesn't mean that you can just expect to get money from people for a game that doesn't exist and might end up being shitty. Just be like, okay, well, pay us up front so that we don't have any chance of failure, right? It's like, no, actually. I think I won't. So, I don't know. It's just trashy. I don't like that, so... Whatever, it's a thing, and I do miss demos. But at the same time, like, for me personally, I do think demos largely fall into the territory of, I prefer knowing about things, like, right before they come out, and not too much earlier, because otherwise I just get excited and then disappointed. Because usually a game is announced, like, 4 years before it comes out, and that's just a long time to wait, and it's fine. I'm not really mad about it. I just am also like, hey, I don't need to be hyped about this when I'm not gonna get to do it forever and ever and ever. But if nothing else, I like when demos exist for other people to tell me whether or not they think it's going to be good. So, I don't know. But yeah, with something like Pikmin 2, it's also, well, no, with anything, it's good too. Like, because yeah, if you're just not sure that you're gonna want to try it, then it's good. Because like, I feel like it's something like knowing about Dragon Age 4 coming out, or eventually, like, we've known that they're making Dragon Age 4 for like 6 years now, at least. I might even be more than that at this point, and we still have no idea when it's actually going to come out, and that sucks. Like, I hate just knowing that. But I also don't think I'd play a demo for it because it's fucking Dragon Age and I'm going to play it regardless. Even if it ends up sucking, I'm going to do it because I'm gonna do it. So, with something like that, like, I mean, obviously I still wouldn't object to a demo existing. It's still a good thing if they do things like that. But, like, for me, I wouldn't bother. But it does depend. Rayview once bought an early access episodic game, and the company lied about how much they had completed. They released the first 2 episodes and spent years saying it wasn't canceled, and then just kind of closed and left. That's so... that puts a bad taste in your mouth. That sucks. I'm sorry. That's a real bummer. But yeah, it's like, sometimes early access is just legitimately a scam. Like, most of the time it's not, but sometimes it is straight up a scam, whether they intended it to be from the start or not. Bango says it also depends on the demo. The Atomic Heart demo is just the first chunk of the game and is constantly refusing to get to the fireworks factory and actually sell you on the game. Exactly, yeah. Like, see, that's the thing, is if you're doing a demo right, it should be, again, like I said earlier, basically its own little level, where you get to showcase all of the things that the game does and not just how you'll actually experience it, because you don't want to just do the slow intro bit and not get to any of the actual fun, because then you don't get to see what the game is actually about or what it's gonna feel like. So yeah, you don't have to, like, reveal everything. Of course you shouldn't, but, like, you do still have to give people an actual taste of what's going on, otherwise, what's the fucking point? So, yeah, like, basically, the first level with some modifications is generally what I expect, from a demo. And if you're not doing that, and you're not giving anyone, like, a reason to actually come back and play, then it's not a very good demo, right? So, I don't know. It's a whole thing. But yeah, we used to have slightly less cynicism about it. And I don't mean consumers, I just mean, like, the entire industry, including consumers, I guess. We used to be like, okay, yeah, not everyone's going to be okay with the idea of shelling out full price for a game without knowing what they're getting, and we should give people a taste, so... Ray, if your family couldn't afford games, so you would just replay demos on the 360. You played Portal 2 demo multiple times. Yeah. That's valid. That tracks. I don't think I really did, just because, like, I don't know. Again, I had an N64 and then an Xbox 360 and nothing before and nothing between. So, and by the time we actually got the 360, it had been out for a few years, so, like, I kind of had enough money to buy my own games, because I had a job at that point, but, yeah, so, and even then, I didn't really buy a lot of games, though, so, there were definitely, like, a couple of little demos that, came with, or I downloaded later on the 360 that I played. But yeah, like, I definitely also know other people for whom that was their story when they were kids, too. You played what you had, and it was free, and you never really got the good stuff, but at least you got to do something. And Portal 2 is a particularly fun one, I think, so. But, I mean, I'm also shit at puzzles, so even though I love Portal, I was never really good at it. Either version. So, yeah. I mean, at least with the second one, I can make someone else help me. That's nice, right? So, yeah. Either way, it's a whole thing. The industry is a very different place with a very different landscape than it was when we were younger, and yeah, I don't know. I mean, I say we, but I don't know, well, Yeah, no, I think I can. Again, like, I think that most people who show up here are, like, roughly in a similar demographic. Which is nice, because we all get to relate to each other and stuff. But yeah, obviously there's some overlap. Yeah, I don't know. There are a lot of changes that are for the better and a lot that are for the worse. And it's interesting to see where the industry will go from here. And I mean, a lot of indies doing better and making a ton of money and getting recognition is great, because yeah, I don't know, there are so many indie games that are just absolutely worth our time and investment, and I love them, and I'm happy that they've found a place to thrive. So I don't know, it's definitely not all bad. Elaine, you finished Portal 1 and got stuck about 3/4 of the way through Portal 2. You know exactly what you have to do, but you don't have the coordination to do it, and you're the old woman of the group. Yeah, well, you said it. But yeah, no, like, there are definitely some things in Portal, specifically, too, that I just also cannot do. I just saved my life. It's bad. Hi. Can we stretch? Can we turn around? Yeah, oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, baby. Baby. But yeah, like, I'm not good at platformers, and Portal isn't really a platformer, but it does require a lot of the same kinds of coordination, and yeah, I can't. I suck. But also, a big part of my problem with Portal is just that I can't figure out what the fuck I need to do. Yeah, yes! See, justified, worth it, vindicated. I got the... Why can't I need that? Oh, I have a powerful version of the same item. I see. I got the trading post thing for killing 25 raid bosses, so haha! And yes, I agree, Rave, that games that require precise coordination are the worst. Yeah, no, that's why I don't play, like, a lot of don't play a lot of platformers. I don't really play roguelikes. It's just, yeah. Hades is the only roguelike that I'll play, because, I don't know, you can feel the progression differently. It's better, in my opinion. But also, I don't necessarily feel like they're, yeah, I don't know. Hades doesn't punish you the way that a lot of roguelikes do, and a lot of people like that punishment, but I do not. So, yeah. Cool. Oh, Jesus, I'm sorry. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna keep doing quests. I got 40 minutes. We might as well queue for another heroic, because why not? I do feel kind of like turning things in / leveling up gear, but also it's kind of whatever. Name yourselves, intruders! Hallie, very good. Have you seen that new parkour game called Only Up? It looks so hard you couldn't handle it. I have not, but a parkour game does sound really difficult.
However, as you can see, I have much unfinished business here in Winter Spring.
I know just what to do with
It is certainly bizarre to see Centrigosa, real in all but the flesh. Look, I appreciate that you have both come all this way for me. The Isle sounds delightful, but I have dedicated many years to cleaning up Winter Spring. I'm not about to leave a job unfinished. Magic is abound, and unfortunately not all good. If you would like to help, the Hidden Grove is next on my list. Therein lies ruins of totems that still emanate with some sort of magic. Will you collect pieces of them? Sure. Because yeah, I think I might have enough. Yeah, I got enough flight stones to do stuff now. That was another reason to do LFR, to be honest.
I've spent much time learning the current state of affairs in regards to my flight. Many paths led to Winter Spring.
But yeah, parkour game sounds like too much.
Change has befallen this area several times over. Yet you remain its constant.
Interesting.
This was once a home for many blue dragons, including myself. I would like to believe it still can be.
Baby.
After my work is finished here.
Okay. Ugh, I need to get more sleep. It's not that I don't try to sleep. I do. I just, my sleep quality has been absolute garbage lately, and a lot of it is temperature related, but it also just takes me forever to fall asleep sometimes, and I hate it. I don't know if I'd call it full-on insomnia, but it's pretty bad. I might just go here to grab shit from my mailbox, because I did miss looting a raid boss. Mailbox? Mailbox. Oh good, a whole 15 things and a bunch of shit I didn't get to sell. Cool. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, honestly, out of all of the things that I posted on the auction house, only 4 didn't sell, so that's not bad. I can deal with that. I can handle that. I know they're working on it, but I'm being a baby. I want old world dragon flying dragon riding, sorry. Because this feels like swimming through fucking molasses. It's ridiculous. Like it's not even, it shouldn't be that bad. The world is smaller here. Like the areas are smaller here than they are in the Isles because the Isles were designed with dragon riding in mind. And, also I've been flying around at this speed for over a decade, but also, Okay. Oh, apparently I'm tanking both of these. Alright, fine. I mean, I don't really care. It's not that big of a deal, so. I have deworgened. I'm gonna go this way. Sure, he can go that way. I don't care. Do what you want. Within every beast lies a monster. I mean, cool. I don't know why the voice line cut off, but okay. Okay. I really want to loot that, but... Okay. Okay, why did that one let me loot it? We're just going opposite ways around the circle. It's kind of funny. But I could have just gone the other way. I could have. Thanks for the technically unnecessary assist, my friend. Right, and then that's still gonna sit there because I didn't actually take those things. Well, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not gonna bother me too much. Alright, what am I doing? Okay. There. I'm so tired right now. So tired. I'm having a weird day mentally. Like, not bad weird, just weird. And I don't really know how to explain it. I just feel weird today. And it's fine. I'll get over it. But it's still weird. It's still weird. Okay. We are almost back to Hallie. Hallie? Holly? What's her name? Holly.
What is it? Be careful out
Thank
there.
you. Now to take a closer look at these.
Thank you for your input.
Today is day 41 without finding a harmful artifact. I am further delighted to report that while you were away, a handful more proved more harmless. Perhaps my hunt in Winter Spring is almost concluded. Come to think of it, you have some magical ability, don't you? Or enough bravery to help me test some more artifacts? Do not be nervous. None of them will permanently hurt you. Artifacts with that kind of dangerous power were taken care of in my first year here.
Be careful out there.
I mean, I don't know that I would say that I have magical ability, but close enough.
I have a specific way of doing things. You don't need to trouble yourself.
Okay.
A rather unoriginal and amateur curse. Do not worry, you'll defrost shortly.
I mean, it is
Those
pretty amateur.
souls are beyond my help now, but at least they are free.
Free souls is good.
I suspect we would need the right boot to complete the set. Oh, well. Yes? What I do for you? Safe travels,
Lord
my dear.
Woodbrooking, I was inspecting the totemic ruins you retrieved. There has always been something odd about the Hidden Grove. It used to be occupied by a robust population of harmless white hares. Now there are only maddened owlkin and strange totems. I put the pieces together. It is no masterpiece, but hopefully we can glean stronger magical effect from the whole. Maybe it will even make us sprout some feathers and fur. You would think, as a blue dragon, I would enjoy the cold, but no.
Be careful out there. Let us test it over there where there is more space. Why not? I am feeling quite optimistic after today's results so far.
Okay, huh?
Halle, I suggest taking greater care with this particular...
With this particular what, Syndragosa? We left before you could tell us. Hey, look at Syndragosa. Long time no see. Wait, what? I didn't do that? Not my fault. Why? What happened? Whatever, I guess. I don't know what was up with that. Alright. But yeah, so this will be my third heroic, which isn't terrible. Got 2 more to do. Hopefully we can get those done tomorrow. I think this will probably be the last instance content we do today. Okay. Alright. Well, we tried. I guess the tank just has absolutely no patience, which is fine, I guess. Okay, I mean, it would be more fine if they were actually holding aggro. That would be better. But they are kinda letting us all die here. I mean, I'm not dying, because the healer is doing good, and also I have some self-heals, but yikes. Also, I think, there was some shit, like a crystal barrage or whatever, that I was not standing in, that the healer and the mage were standing in. But yeah, I think this is probably going to be the last instance content we have time for. Ugh, we missed a rift again. Why do I hate that? It's like the rifts are at the top of the hour, and I only ever notice what time it is like at halfway through, and that sucks. Oh well. Excuse me. Okie dokie. So we didn't mass pull those, but we did mass pull a bunch of shit we didn't need to pull. I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not mad that we didn't mass pull that, but usually people do. Which doesn't mean it's a good policy, it's just a fact. Oh, hey, at least the way that I have to drive today isn't the way that's plagued with construction garbage. That'll be nice. Huzzah. Do 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 do. All right. Cool. Because yeah, there's definitely like an actual crystal, like yeah, the piercing shards thing is brutal, so trying not to stand in that. Alright, I was really hoping I could charge back into that, but whatever. I mean, I guess I didn't need to get out of that, to be honest, but also it feels wrong to stand in it, so... It's not something that you want to get used to standing in if you're ever going to do this on Mythic. Actually, is it... I mean, Vault is in this, right? Or, oh, it's not. Vault isn't in this season. Okay, well, I guess that it doesn't matter, but still. Bad practice. Nobody cares, Syndragosa. I mean, you guys can barely hear her anyway. But, yeah. are dragonkin flightless? That's my question. I don't know if it's that weird, but it's a little weird. I mean, like, it doesn't feel like physically they would have an easy time flying, so maybe it just makes sense. I don't know. Seems like an interesting choice. Apparently I'm just having a nap, so that's nice. I'm a murloc and I'm having a nap? Okay. Enemies within 10 yards find you adorable, slowing them by 25%. That's great. I mean, I am adorable. This is a fact. Little baby. Little murloc baby. Or turtle baby? I don't know which I am. Okay, turtle baby? Yeah, that goes, you don't miss this dungeon. I don't miss this dungeon either. I didn't enjoy it in Mythic, and I don't particularly like it now. So, yeah. How did I end up last? Lame. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's not the worst, for sure, but I just don't love it. I mean, in fairness, I've also just run it too many times on, like, heroic and whatever, and but it is just kind of tedious, to be honest. I did stand in the garbage wave that time, unfortunately. Oof. But yeah, it was a little bit rough in Mythic for sure, so. I mean, again, definitely not the worst, but just not ideal.
So beautiful, so powerful, all for me.
Baby girl. Yeah. Oh, sweetheart. Yeah. Sweetie baby. And get some belly rubs. Yeah, for the baby girl. Sweetie baby. Yeah. Ah, crap on the floor. This tank has absolutely no fucks to give, and honestly, I kind of respect it. If I'm being honest, I kind of do. Yeah, lady. Kitty emotes were the best decision. Oh god, I don't want to pull that. How did we not pull that? Like, I'm not mad, but I don't understand. I am saving my heroic leap because we're gonna need to not die. Oh. Okay. We did not, in fact, succeed at not pulling it, but that's okay because it's melted. So. Yeah. Such a sleepy girl. Oh, big yawn. Yeah. So sneezy. Why are you always so sneezy? She had a kitty cold as a baby because her mom is a trashy barn cat, and so she's a little sniffly sometimes. I mean, I guess I can just leap down. There's not... I just said, heroic leap, why have you failed me? Because it's not a problem when I jump down from the midway point, so I don't understand why that was just like no path available. Well, fuck you too. I was so disappointed. That was a bummer. Whatever. I don't even care. Like, it's a pain in the ass to be slowed, but that's the only real problem. The shortcut that's never properly explained and usually takes longer than just doing the trash. Oh, I don't think that one takes longer. I don't usually have a problem with that one. But I also usually jump at the halfway point like most people do. But the other warrior just kind of chucked himself down by the side there, and it was fine. But I don't. I think the paladin like low-key bubbled him or something. I still think it's weird that we just put Umbral Skull to rest, and it says his cause of death is unknown, and I'm like, is it though? Melgar, you're getting sleepy. You're gonna try and get enough hours of sleep tonight, even though you still felt super sleepy this morning after 7 hours. Oof. Yeah. Is there a way to sleep and actually feel rested when you wake up? I don't know, but I respect you wanting to try, so I hope that it works. And no worries. Good night, Melgar. Someone's home. Yeah, baby girl. What's up? And there we go. That's three dungeons out of 5 complete. Excellent. Excellent.
At a time we found him.
It's for the baby.
The growth.
Yeah. Oh, baby girl. I don't know what Sindragosa told her to be careful with, which is stinky whatever, but that's what I get for being in a queue, so. 2 days until my new mouse is supposed to show up, so that'll be nice. Poof, Melgar. Rave, you feel like there's a 10-minute window from feeling like you didn't sleep enough and are tired and sleeping too much and being tired, and it's the worst thing ever. Yeah, pretty much. And I mean, like, I think some degree of that is, like, at what point in the REM cycle you actually wake up. That definitely makes a difference, and there's no real way to control that if you are just, like, waking up on an alarm kind of thing at the same time or whatever. And some of it's consistency, too, but, like, even if I wake up at the same time every day, I'm still usually fucking tired. But, again, it has been worse lately because my actual sleep quality has been, like, fine, but, like, it's been worse, but it's been better, too, so. I didn't realize this quest was called Owl of a Sudden. That's stupid, and I like it.
Safe travels, my dear.
Okay, Ellie, what you got for me? Ooh, I am in fact...
What did I expect?
Enrage. Why? I mean, I guess I'm just attacking her as an enraged owlkin. Sorry, raging owl beast. Don't hurt me. I don't want to die, Hallie. No. I'm doing a surprising amount of damage to this dragon. Whoop! There we go. Sorry, Hallie. It made me.
Greetings. Did you... Why? Oh, why? Can one of these cursed artifacts simply not be cursed for once in my life?
Hallie, wait.
Oh no.
What flight do you
Oh dear, I have an
from?
idea. Speak to me when you're ready. Okay. What is the plan? There's one place of great warmth in Winter Spring. Follow the path west and you will find some delightful steaming hot springs. Meet us there. Okay.
Fair skies and strong winds.
Okay, boy.
It is never ending. Irresponsible magic remains abundant in every nook and cranny, and I have only been in Winter Spring.
I mean, Winter Spring is
You
particularly
are doing
bad,
an
man.
aspect's breadth of work all on your own. I admire
I
your
like how they're just
tenacity.
having a little sit and chat.
I
It's
do
cute.
not know why I keep getting my hopes up. This place will never be fully cleansed.
Well, then you
said,
can't stay forever.
How many days has it been since the last bad artifact? 40?
41! I will not rest until it has been 100. I am not even halfway there.
My dear child, breathe. Let us walk away from this for a moment.
Catch up with you in second rave.
I know the perfect place.
Rave, it's really weird. You do this new thing now where you wake up like 40 minutes before work, get your computer ready, and then take like a 20-minute nap on the couch, and it makes you feel like you have so much energy. Yeah, like I think that might be like one of those REM sleep things. Like people say that like a 15 or half-hour nap is like the perfect length or something, but the problem for me is that it takes me at least that long to fall asleep in the first place. So like I don't know how to time that out, but I'm glad that you found something that's working. Definitely like waking up a fairly significant, like at least an hour before I actually need to do things is very helpful, but I mean sometimes it's not enough, and even if you're like awake, that doesn't mean you're not tired, right? So what's going on, baby girl? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah. Okay.
Why are we here? I need to get back to work.
You need to take a fucking break, Hallie.
You have never been to the hot springs? My research indicated they were very well known.
Lounging about in hot water. That is a luxury I cannot afford.
Not a luxury, a necessity.
Yep.
Y'all
need to chill.
Go on. Step into the water. Show Hallie just how nice it is.
Lovely.
It was fine. Just for a moment then.
This is nice.
It sure is, friend.
Well met,
it sure is.
my young friend.
It seems I had a good idea. Now let us hope we can broach the subject of the Isles again. I'm glad to see Hallie relaxed. She deserves it.
We will meet again. Hallie, winter spring is better because of you. Now, your skills are wanted elsewhere. Return to the Azure Archives with us for at least a small amount of time.
Yeah, like you don't have to stay away.
I promise. There are several matters of importance to interest you.
I admit, I have been in isolation for some time.
Yep.
Your offer is tempting. Change would be nice.
Hallie, you can always come back.
Your visit has reminded me that there is an entire world out there.
Sure is, bud.
Your mission here is quite respectable. I understand the need to make your
I do like
home
this whole thing is voiced.
a home once more.
Thank you. I will return with you, but know that I will need to decide whether to stay or not, and for how long.
Of course. Right, if your partner gets confused about it, but he doesn't realize that we go to bed at the same time, but you get up way before him. He's currently between jobs, so he wakes up whenever. Oh yeah, that makes a huge difference. That makes a really, really big difference. Just being able to wake up when your body tells you to is significantly better for feeling rested. Who knew? But yeah, like, I do think that it's like the delayed sleep cycle ADHD thing, but for me, like, when I had to get up for work at the same time every day, like, it didn't matter when I went to bed. I was always tired. Just always. So, I mean, like, a lot of the time I wouldn't even bother trying to get a decent amount of sleep because it just didn't make a difference, and I could do more things that I enjoyed after work if I didn't, right? So, kinda rough, but come on. 14? Ugh.
There's magic in everything. Together, we can achieve anything.
Cool. I can choose. So we got 4 more. Might as well do Theramore. Investigate a cadre of rogue mages in the ruins of Theramore. Alright, da-dum-dum-dum-da-dum. According to Azurgos' notes, the blue dragon Suragosa was last seen investigating a sect of rogue mages known as the Sullied Banner. Suragosa's last missive stated that she intended to travel to the ruins of Theramore. Perhaps she uncovered traces of the Sullied Banner there. Either way, if Suragosa is to be found, Theramore seems the best place to search for her. Okay.
I stand with you.
I mean, you could send Sindragosa since you have reasons to not return to Theramore, bro. So long as there has been magic, there have been those willing to utilize it for nefarious ends. I'm not certain what grievances these rogue mages hold that has prompted Zaragoza to chase them down, but I am inclined to trust her judgment on the matter. Let us go to her, Vizaka. Perhaps we can solve this rogue mage problem and convince Zaragoza to return in a single turn.
Together, Theramore. Of all the places to go.
You could literally send Zaragoza.
He intended to seek out Zaragoza himself. If the situation is truly so dire, then
shut up, Kayla. I don't like you.
It will be wise to avoid getting too close until we are apprised of the situation.
Yeah, okay, bye. I'm gonna go do other things for a bit, because I don't want to get wrapped up in this quest line right now, so. Okay, so, what did I want to do? Right, I wanted to upgrade gear because I have some monies. Nobody wants that fucking recipe. I guess I'll just sell it.
Many deals for
seriously,
a friend.
absolutely nobody wants this, so. Haha! I managed to sell the thing I want. There are some people that just, like, actively get pissed off if you use their yak, and I'm like, what is your deal, man? Like, literally, why? Who fucking cares? Like, if you really want, I'll summon my own, but, like, who cares? Get over yourself. Anyway, yeah, there's some people that have real beef, and I don't get it. So basically, I think I mostly wanted to work on this so that I could have an upgraded weapon. That's a one hand. Yeah, that's not really worth it at this particular moment in time. Because yeah, it's the same track as the one I'm already using. And yeah, that's my 4-piece, so I'm not gonna break it. Yeah, but see, like, I don't understand why I don't need them. Oh, because I already have a weapon with a higher... Okay, cool, but I have crests, and I want to use them, but okay. Keep on going, I guess. Okay, so that's... so are these just all going to be free because I have, like, this snazzy one? Sweet, I guess. But yeah, either way, 418 is an improvement, and I'm out of flight stones, so cool.
Has to offer.
There we go. That didn't give me any item level upgrades, but whatever, it's still, how much better? Yeah, 7 whole item level, which doesn't make a huge difference, but it does, in fact, make a difference. Now I need to fix it, because it doesn't look right. I mean, it is kind of a cool thing, pole arm, but still, I want my axe. Because I am enjoying my axe at the moment. Thank you. Okay. I don't think we're, like, done anything else, which is fine, but also low-key disappointing. That's what I wanted to click. Okay, so for once in our lives, we are actually going to end stream before Tiger is done. So I am going to actually raid our friend Tiger because I want to, and I can, and I usually can't. So Gothic Pet Tiger is our friend. She is in the Mega Dungeon, I think that's what this is. I don't know what she's doing right now. But regardless, we shall pop over there and I shall head out because yeah, I need to be out the door in about 10 minutes. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. I shouldn't have nearly as much of a deadline tomorrow. If I do, it will be the normal time and not now. So yeah, I guess I'll set this up and then finish my chatting. Oh, subscriber only chat. That's a problem. Because I don't think I'm subscribed. That makes it a little bit weird. So, yeah, sorry if you guys end up leaving because you can't chat and stuff. That's totally fine. But yeah, we'll pop in there anyway. And yeah, we'll probably do some more WoW tomorrow. We'll see where things are at. But yeah, I definitely still have some stuff to get done. I would like to run a couple more mythics and stuff like that, get the heroic dungeon quest done and things. So yeah, thank you for your patience with my weird shit today, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. Love ya. Gonna go pet my cat, and let's go awkwardly not say hi to Tiger and just hang out and see some of the new dungeon content, I think, because I haven't actually seen it yet. So yes, anyway, see you guys tomorrow. Bye.